Hi, Assalamualaikum, and every good day to Madam Marhafiza. For the subject PAD270 will be Malaysian politics video presentation on selected topic. So we will discuss about reasons of democracy. For the first part, one of my teammate and I, Asma Anwar, Aqilah Sohaimi, Auni Husna, Atirah Sahira, and Atirah Zainal will be presented. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nurul Ashikin. Next, I pass to the next presenter.
So, I will start with definition of democracy. Democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. More specifically, democracy is a form of government in which supreme power is given to the people and exercised directly by them or by agents of their choice under an independent electoral system. In addition, with democracy, the quality of decision-making can be improved. There are many different types of democracies and practice, yet they produce the same effect. In addition, there are 6 key characteristics that indicate a strong democracy. Clearly, democracy is known as the best form of government. This is because in a democracy, the people in the country can choose their government. This action entices our people to enjoy their certain rights that are very important for every human being to live free and happy. So in this video, we will discuss for the 5 reasons of democracy.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul binti Suhaimi. My number matric is 2019 407 and 298. The first reason of democracy is having a better citizen. When country apply democracy in the system, it will burn off the better citizen. The better citizen will apply to become informed about public issue, making the citizen responsible and aware of the current issue. Also, they will monitor and conduct of the leader and representative of and their duty to vote in election. With democracy, it will give birth to the better citizens such as making citizens responsible and aware of their country issue. It is now clear to us that the essence of democracy is a participation of the people in determining the direction of the country. To make a country truly a representative democracy, it must have a condition that the people must be able to create a good policy and be able capable of implementing it, and the people must always be ready to defend their right without hesitations. Next, in democracy country, the better citizens do vote in elections. It is because the citizen will get benefit if they vote the right persons. So, the government will provide the need of their country, such as the better healthcare, education, childcare, good recycling facilities, better public road, and public transport. It is because of the right vote in the elections. Other than that, citizens will be informed about public issue. This can improve their life. They must be free to voice their opinion and preferences, and work together to ensure the government react to the citizen opinion, thereby keeping government officials responsible.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Ashikin binti Abdul Latif. So, an important element in a democracy is a respect for human rights, the values of freedom, and also the principle of holding regular and general elections. This is because this is a universal suffrage. Democracy, on the other hand, creates an environment conducive to the effective preservation and implementation of human rights. Thus, examples of human rights components are such as freedom from the unlawful taking of life, which is inhumane, and also the denial of a fair public trial. Human rights can be dimensioned to several factors that refer to the number of rights that include freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and also freedom of movement within the country. Okay, defeating the majority against minority is one way of launching democracy. This is because it is propagated by non-liberal democracies and causes it to fail in accepting the fact that this protection of human rights is not an obstacle but rather a prerequisite that is a factor of sustainable democracy. Human rights thrive best in democracies, and sustained democratic government is impossible without respect for, protection of, and realization of human rights. Okay, the democratic process, there are two stages, namely the legal and political stage in which to affirm human rights. As we know, human rights is a national legal system in which human beings are the bearers of human rights through a democratic process. Therefore, human rights exist only in certain legal systems of certain societies. This can jeopardize their universality. Human beings who are not citizens of this legal society continue to be denied human rights. This will violate the universality of human rights. Universal human rights begin in small places so that they cannot be seen on the world map. So, democracy and human rights are inextricably linked. This means that every person has the right to participate in democracy. It is possible to actualize human rights under a non-democratic political and judicial system. No, human rights cannot be properly implemented if the political and legal system is not democratic, because human rights safeguard everyone's involvement in opinion forming and decision making process.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Asma binti Anwar. My number matric 2019217118. Now, I would like to explain more about freedom of speech. This is can usually understand by the power or right to express their opinion without being judges. Citizens can say anything if they don't like how the government work or how the minister rule the country, and they are also free not to express their opinion. People can express anything without worrying being judged with others. This is important because in a democratic country, freedom of speech counted as a root value. This is also encourage people to discuss, exchange, or debate about things that happen in the country that they live. Freedom of speech can be equal as a human right. This allows them to find knowledge and share without censorship. And this is also allow them to make a progress since freedom of speech is human right. This is also called freedom of thought. This is what they think is come from their mind. But there are lines that we can't cross. Citizens like the idea of they being expressed themselves, but they can't cross the limit. Section 524 of the Penal Code stated, who intentionally insult knowing that this can break the peace can be punished with imprisonment. This is also and when other religious being insult. This is forbidden because we are afraid that it will bring a big argument. Without freedom of speech, how citizens can tell the government that what they are doing or how they don't like how the government are rule. Citizens will find a way to make sure government heard their opinion, such as make a protest. Because there are many citizens live in one country and there are many opinion, elected representative in one country will heard the opinion and will be delivered to the minister. But nowadays they can just go to the they can just go to the profile and direct message them because of the advance of technology that happened in this country.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Atira Binti Zainal. Okay, so 5 reasons of democracy. One of them is peace and harmony. Peace and harmony is to bring meaning to peace, tranquility, and also stable harmony for the community in a country to realize economic development, sustainable national culture, and so on. Peace and harmony is very important for our country and it is also a lasting value. In a democracy, the protection of human rights is very important to ensure that the right of all people is protected by law to act or be treated in certain ways. This is because in order for an open society to exist and also grow. Besides that, in a democracy, there will definitely be social conflict and impact that are inevitable in a society that is less conflicted and also divided. In many ways, democracy as a system of political decision making is a system of conflict management in which the outcome are uncertain, but the fundamental rules of the game provide a safe environment in which to compete. Therefore, in a democracy, if there is a conflict, it can be resolved by joint decision making. As we know, in a democracy also they follow a systematic procedure to resolve every dispute that occurs between society to avoid becoming bigger or worse and to get justice. Furthermore, in a democracy, everyone's perspective is taken off. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. It also includes the freedom to hold opinions without interference, to seek, receive, convey information and even ideas through various media regardless of boundaries. Additionally, in democracy also promotes social peace and harmony. It can create a society that is advanced in social, economy, and technology aspects and provide opportunities to develop the potential of their respective communities in a healthy social environment as well as the characteristic of a democratic society, resilience, united morally, and more.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur binti Yusuf and I am from KAM1104D. My metric number is 2019219976. Power to everyone means citizens have their own power to elect representatives to rule the country. Basically, it is a political system that allows the people to select members of the government through election. In Malaysia, general election is held every 5 years to elect members of the House of Representatives. Parties with the most elected members can form a federal government to rule the country. So, democracy is the only form of government in which citizens have their free choice in selecting their leaders. Democracy also equals participation to everyone to jointly elect and create a new government. The public good takes precedence over all other consideration. As a result, they are invited to participate in politics and public services. Democracy countries often related to freedom as it gives the rights to their people to express their feeling towards the government. Therefore, the people in the country will live a very satisfying life as their voices are heard by their own government. I think that is all from me. Thank you for listening.
In conclusion, with democracy, a country can produce good citizens. Moreover, democracy can also create the right level of belief in human rights. This factor is very necessary in a country because when human rights are guaranteed, then the unity of the people can be created to preserve the sovereignty of the country. In fact, with democracy, the people are given freedom of speech. As a result, the peace and harmony of the people and the country can be well maintained. In addition, democracy also empowers everyone. For your information, cooperation between leaders and the peoples guarantees political stability and economic prosperity. Net, it is proven that democracy is the best form of a government because it is important for the quality of individual, social, and political life. Lastly, it is clear that democracy is the cause of consensus between the people and the government. As a result, the harmony of the country is maintained until now. That's all from us. Thank you.